The GHS Reporter takes a closer look at Guilderland High School's student artwork along with your sports and headline news, all coming up next on the GHS Reporter. Welcome to the GHS Reporter. I'm Paige Taylor.
And I'm Brendan Phillips.
As you all might know, that for many years, the Guilderland High School Art Department has been displaying the work of students for many years. The GHS Reporter's very own Samuel Gorenstein got the chance to interview some students as well as teachers. More about this story.
What do you think of the art in the display cases?
I think they're really good. Some of them actually look pretty professional, for a high school especially, so that's really good.
I think it's pretty cute, you know, they look good. Looks like people put a lot of work into it.
It's mad cool, like all the colors and stuff. It's all 3D.
You can't go a whole day without seeing at least one of them, and they're certainly a familiar part of the GHS hallways. But what exactly is the story behind the school's art display cases?
I think we've been doing this for as long as the school's been in existence. So as old as the building, it's all part of what we do and it's part of our curriculum.
How is it decided what to put in the display cases?
That's a really difficult question. I think we leave this up to the teachers, and the important piece is that we want to take a look at what's being showcased throughout our curriculum. We want to take a look at what's being taught. Are the students demonstrating evidence of mastery of some skills and techniques? Are the students demonstrating that they're meeting the elements of art and our principles of design? And we look at how they approach line and shape and form. But above all, the hardest part is that we don't want to lose value, that for each piece there is a significance to the creator as it demonstrates their own personal self-expression and their own personal style. So it's a really difficult choice.
Are there any events coming up in the art department?
We have our annual show, which will take place in the spring, and that'll be held starting in April. It'll go right through to May, and that'll be held at the Guilderland Public Library. At that point, we do showcase all of the different courses that we teach here. But in addition to that, regularly throughout the school year, we do have our students participate in community events, oftentimes in contests, poster designs. We do work with community members throughout Guilderland and in the Capital Region. But we also participate in juried art shows as well as student exhibitions, and we participate in those both in the two-dimensional arts, the three-dimensional arts, and the media arts.
As it seems, a lot of work and planning goes into the school's art display. Certainly enough effort to inspire more than a few looks. This is Samuel Gorenstein for the GHS Reporter.
Though the Iowa caucuses and New Hampshire primaries are over, both the Democratic and Republican presidential races are still open contests that will continue to force candidates to battle for the presidential bid. Hillary Clinton and John McCain, the two upset winners from the New Hampshire primary, didn't rest yesterday as they already began preparing for the next primaries in Michigan, Nevada, and South Carolina. And the much hyped about Hannah Montana concert that occurred last night at the Times Union Center to a sold out. So many people attended the concert that part of South Pearl Street was closed to all traffic, and that's it for your headlines.
You ready? Let's go! Yeah! For those of you that want to know what we're all about.
Last Saturday, the cross-country ski team had one of their finest performances of the season. The JV girls team came in second place and the girls varsity girls came in third place. Becca Decker led the JV girls with a 7th place finish, and Courtney Davis led the varsity girls with an 11th place finish. The boys team also skied very well, with the JV boys placing third and the varsity boys skied to a 4th place finish. Barrett Smith led the JV team with an 8th place finish, and Justin Fries-Bogart led the varsity team with a 15th place finish. Congrats to all the cross-country skiers for an outstanding race. In the NBA yesterday, the Boston Celtics lost only their 4th game of the season to the Charlotte Bobcats 95-83. Jason Richardson had 34 points and 9 rebounds for the Bobcats. The Celtics are now 29-4. And in Madison Square Garden, the Knicks' woes continued after losing to the Rockets 101-92. Yao Ming had 36 points and 11 rebounds in the win. In NFL news, Joe Gibbs resigned as the coach of the Redskins, retiring again. Gibbs led the Redskins to the playoffs in an emotional season, dealing with the loss of Sean Taylor. The Redskins are reportedly interested in former Steelers coach Bill Cowher and assistant Russ Grimm. And that's all for today's sports. So Paige, did you go to the Hannah Montana concert last night?
I sure did, Brendan, and I had a great time. And for all of you out there that went last night, we hope that you also had a wonderful time. Unfortunately, that's all the time that we have for today. That's it for this edition of the GHS Reporter. I'm Paige Taylor.
I'm Brendan Phillips.
Stay tuned for your announcements.
And have a great day.